Hello and welcome to SKTV News. You're watching Afternoon English News with Himavati Kumbandabam. First, the headlines. Following the announcement of two-day boycott of government offices, Kokomi volunteers locked down government offices violating boycott code. Manipur police successfully rescue a medical officer abducted from Langtabal Kunja Awang Laikai, 5 arrested with arms and narcotics. Mizoram Police CID Special Branch personnel seized heroin worth over 2 crore rupees from 3 persons yesterday. And Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma dismisses concerns about impact of ongoing violence in Manipur on other northeastern states, particularly Assam. With the rise in digital world, we extend our welcome and gratitude to our viewers for supporting the most trusted and first ever OTT platform, SKTV in Manipur, that can be watched globally. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Following the announcement of two-day boycott of government offices, volunteers of Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity, Kokomi, today locked down government offices in Imphal area. At around 11 a.m. today, volunteers of Kokomi arrived at Babupara area and locked down old secretariat, new secretariat, offices of Transport Directorate, Relief and Disaster Management. The volunteers further locked the forest office in Sanjentong. It may be mentioned that Kokomi had decided to launch the boycott of government offices after government failed to fulfill its demands within 7 days' time. The demands included removal of AFSPA, mass combing operation against Kuki militants, handing over of Jiribam killing case to NIA. Manipur police successfully rescued Dr. K.H. Nabakeshwar, a medical officer who was abducted from Langtabal Kunja Awang Laikai on the morning of November 22 and later demanded ransom, threatening to harm if their demands are not met. The operation, carried out on November 24, led to the arrest of 5 suspects and recovery of cash, of arms, ammunition and suspected narcotics. The kidnappers had demanded a ransom and threatened the victim's life. Acting on intelligence inputs, police tracked Dr. Nabakeshwar to a farmhouse in Lamdeng under Lamshang police station. 4 suspects identified as Wahingbam Ramananda alias Rosso alias Luangamba of KCP MC Lalumba faction, Wahingbam Usharani alias Piari alias Abem Nauraibam Jaishankar, age 39, and Leichombam Bipin, age 32, were apprehended during the initial operation. Police seized one 7.65 mm pistol with magazine, 1.32 mm pistol with magazine and 10 live rounds of .32 caliber from their possession. Meanwhile, on November 26, a follow-up operation led to the arrest of another suspect, Paunam Shamungo, alias Pintu. During the search operation of Ramanda's residence, additional weapons, ammunition, explosives and suspected narcotics, including 3 pistols, 1 loaded with 3 rounds of 9 mm ammunition, a revolver and 2 carbine magazines, 28 rounds of 7.65 mm ammunition and 1 round of 7.62 mm ammunition, 4 detonators, 1.22 rifle with magazine and 8 soap caps suspected to contain heroin number 4 were recovered. In a separate incident, Manipur police on November 25 arrested 1 active cadre of KCP PWG identified as Wairopam Nauba Maite, age 34, of Foijing Tiramakong from Mahibong Pokpi, Khoirifaba Road near Nambul Khorifaba in Bishnupur district. He was found to be involved in monetary demand from general public and shopkeepers in Nambul area. 1 two-wheeler and 1 mobile phone were seized from his possession. The arrested cadre has been handed over to Nambul police station for further investigation. In a record-breaking heroin seizure, Mizoram Police CID Special Branch personnel seized 8.058 kg of heroin yesterday at Chuiva Hills in Thampui neighborhood of Aizawl. 3 individuals, including a woman, were arrested in connection with the recovery. The CID Special Branch of Mizoram Police acted on a tip-off and intercepted 2 vehicles in Aizawl's Thampui area. The drugs were found hidden in 664 soap cases, concealed within 1,939 foreign cigarette packets. The heroin, weighing a total of 8 kg, was estimated to be worth 2.41 crore rupees in the local market. The 3 suspects, all from Champhai's Sangsam locality, were arrested for trafficking the narcotics. In addition to the heroin, authorities also seized 2 vehicles and 4 mobile phones belonging to the accused. A criminal case has been registered at the Special Narcotic Police Station in Aizawl under relevant sections of the Narcotic Drug and Psychotropic Substances Act 1985, and an investigation into backward and forward linkages has been launched. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma has dismissed concerns about the impact of ongoing violence in Manipur on other northeastern states, particularly Assam, stating that we are emotionally one, culturally one, but boundary-wise different. Speaking at the International Tourism Mart in Kaziranga on November 27, he highlighted the importance of viewing the states as separate entities with unique identities. Drawing an analogy, he compared the situation to events in other parts of India, asking rhetorically whether an event in Rajasthan is a setback for Haryana. He asserted that linking incidents in Manipur to places like Kaziranga or Manas in Assam is unfair and only creates unnecessary frustration. He emphasized that while the states are emotionally and culturally connected, they are geographically distinct. Sharma's remarks comes amid rising concerns over the implications of Manipur's unrest on the broader region, especially Assam, which shares a geographical and socio-cultural proximity. It may be mentioned that the escalating tensions in Manipur have drawn widespread attention, though Assam Chief Minister's comments highlighted the effort to prevent regional instability from being misinterpreted as affecting the entire northeastern belt. President of All Manipur United Club Organization Amuko Nandu Luwang asserted that efforts of Meitei village volunteers in preserving territorial integrity are more commendable than those of their Kuki counterparts. Nandu Luwang made this statement during the 12th Foundation Day of New Hope Life Foundation for Disabilities held at Loktak Hall of Manipur Press Club today. Vice President of the Foundation, Shanta Takhelambam, Joint Director of Directorate of Environment and Climate Change, Nita Rambam, and political activist, Oinam Romain, among others, attended the event. Speaking at the event, Nandu Luwang emphasized that the responsibilities of Meitei civil society organizations, CSOs, student bodies, and Maira Paibi women's groups in safeguarding the Meitei community's interests are more significant than the roles played by Kuki organizations. He also pointed out that while the efforts of 10 Kuki MLAs to protect their community are more considerable than the combined efforts of 37 Meitei MLAs, Nandu Luwang also pointed out the recent surge in tensions demanding for resignation of MLAs and those opposing resignation of MLAs. He expressed concern over the growing divisions and described the actions aimed at fostering disunity as unfortunate. He further questioned those opposing the resignation, whether the MLAs are solely responsible for protecting the state during this ongoing crisis.
Manipur, kasi ang song kaya iso si tingdana ko so di put masa tingdale social media la sinare Facebook sinje ko la sinare ko tawre maram di iri pa kiramdam kannna ba ko social media sinatre iri pa kiramdam sigi yellow mi minari ba chenmin jomne ba ko masin sigi marakta hunna dana chaina dana ngangna dana tawre ko ki soibi ba ko ki tawre ba soibi ma am chai ko 20% kadane adu Meitei masin chaina ba x o y ka je ka adu ada chaina ko mayam je ko 80% we thokre Manipur Thugai ni Manipur ki separate administration lo ni natraga union de long ya je ko ki jo MLA sing tara ma chilo hai de makoi gi mihut chilaga la loriba la loru ching dune loi hai de makoi gi represent the CSO ba ko tu we bi ai ko hin bi Manipur we bi ai ITL ko bi ai ko masi su hai de makoi village sim sing ju hai de mangda lai de Manipur tu kai ni Manipur gi tonga bale ngam lo ne adu da ga di akoi Manipur gi government na Manipur gi MLA minister sing su yam hakchin na lo ga chap chap phi de lo ga thena bom thwe MLA minister sing sina kari thotang lo ga ge ko si mo le bak si ko sabu to na ngasi di sumaina new hope na disability gi kampu sing da PPD ba wakal thongna anoba lambi gi manga lama PPD sumaina koi puna mo sui le pa iram dam sigi koi Manipur si kai bi yaroi Manipur muthak bi yaroi hai bi se koi wakal so koi masi punna thada bina ja ba su masi gi khotong ja ba lo jar ka koi hajini.
Fifth-day funeral ritual for Kundrakbam Athoba, who lost his life during protests in Jirbam district, was conducted today with friends, family and locals paying floral tribute to departed soul of Kundrakbam Athoba. Kanglai Park Student Association Jirbam District Council also organized a peace rally from KSA office in Babupara to Kamaranga village in honor of late Athoba. Speaking on the sideline, President of KSA Jirbam District Council, KH Somorjit, said late Kundrakbam Athoba was an executive member of KSA Jirbam District Council, and remembering his sacrifice and to pay tribute to the departed soul, KSA Jirbam District Council decided to hold the peace rally.
Ngasi November gi tang puntaret KSA gi oina 19 foundation day pangthok bun mini adubu laibak thiba thodu amada sanjemam nectar combat na tamthina hatpi khraba aikoi gi executive member oiramba inaw Kundrakbam Athoba gi mangani leihun tabana maram oirakanda ngasi Jirbam district KSA Jirbam district council na aikoi foundation day asibu pangthokpagi mahutta mahaki mangani leihun asigi damakta aikoina haikal lekat tamba amadi position masama sasagani hariba thawb asi Jirbam khakta natana Manipur da leiba district khuding makta laikat ba haina mingthon ba thorma ma pangthok segan ngasi November gi tang puntaret.
Now before we move on, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Sktv'S News ki mic men ki tongan episode singa miyami kudong chara basing paudam duna lakli. The mic men ki Anova series go to relief camps. Series asigi episode mathang miyam gidamak nau no puduna luxury lanjana duna tongan relief camps singda Changja from Lodana Ladiba, Miam Unaba, Papam Adugi, or your Pibam Sing, Miam the Uhangadoriba, new series of The Mic Man Go to Relief Camps every Wednesday at 2 p.m. only on Sktv'S News.
We are hiring. Position title: Trainee Video Journalist. Vacancy 3 numbers. We are on the lookout for trainee video journalists who are eager to learn, explore, and make an impact in the fast-paced world of news media. Responsibilities: go on site for reporting and interview, help research and develop exciting news stories, record, edit, and polish videos for our platform. Work closely with our editorial team to meet deadlines and deliver quality content. Qualification: any graduate or postgraduate in journalism and mass communication or a similar field. Basic editing skills, great communication and storytelling abilities. Last date to apply is 5th December 2024. Please send your CV along with a recent passport-size photo to our email hr@skTV.news or contact us at 700-525-9437.
Welcome back. You're watching SKTV English News. More news and updates. Freight trucks that were stranded due to landslide at Nungdalan along National Highway 37 have now resumed commuting since early this morning. According to Ganpati Construction Company, despite some rocks still blocking the passage, goods-laden trucks have resumed commuting since 7:30 a.m. Trucks that were stranded at Nungba, Kambiron and Noni checkposts are now en route to Imphal, while those stuck at Kaithil Manbi have headed towards Jirba. Passenger vehicles and light vehicles are currently using the Bishnupur-Tupul road. The construction company is continuing its efforts to clear the large rocks obstructing the passage, and the road is expected to be fully operational by tomorrow. Meanwhile, the company also stated that due to shortages of petroleum products and other essential commodities, trucks are being allowed to ply along the national highway. A 3-day training program on ELISA hands-on training for lab technician, labor in charge and DSU microbiologist under Integrated Disease Surveillance Program of National Health Mission was inaugurated today at Shija Academy of Health Sciences Hall. Director of Health Services Dr. Chambu Gonmai, Director of CJ Academy of Health Sciences Dr. M. Amuba, Director of Seizure Hospitals and Research Institute Medical Services Dr. Jugindro Sorokaibam, and Directorate of Health Services State Surveillance Officer Dr. S. Gopal, among others, attended the event. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. Chambu Gonmai highlighted the gaps in investigative capabilities within the state despite the presence of multiple medical institutions. As a result, diagnostic samples often have to be sent to other states for analysis. He emphasized the importance of the training in equipping technicians with necessary skills to improve the quality of diagnostic work, stressing that advances in medical technology have significantly changed the landscape of lab practices over the years.
Kuise mapan lom da khakta hek test toba khotpagi se khralu ridi hek thabam tumsule aduna hujibudi koi state chu yamna advance we rakre aduna koi asigi hands on training se yamna darka we koi ki enzyme test tobagi se adoka koi na final diagnosis toba confirmation test kumba tobagi sida koi ki technicians myam sing sisu mohoi se yamna well versed we ba darka we ba aduna mohoi se quality laterabdi akoi ki diagnosis lan bisu yai aduna mohoi ki technicians myam sing se moi bo fazana training pi ba darka leiba moina thabak tobu se quality oina pi bu se pambe ki akoi na hands on training se darka we nang si pangthoja.
Integrated Rural Management Association IRMA has extended support to government's Bal Vivaah Mukt Bharat. The district administration has organized rallies, pledge-taking ceremony with IRMA against child marriages as central government launches nationwide Bal Vivaah Mukt Bharat campaign in New Delhi. SDO Pautin Sktv'S joined the ceremony in Faijang Relief Camp in Kangpokpi district and administered pledge against child marriage to hundreds of villages, village heads, child marriage protection officer, ASHA workers, Anganwadi workers, teachers and women survivors. Speaking on the occasion, Pautin Sktv'S gave detailed and deliberately stressed upon the consequences of child marriages, grievance fed by early marriage. He mentioned about the awareness, prevention and reporting of child marriage that can result in arrest and to be put to prison for a term of 2 years.
We have just organized a one-day district-level Bal Vivaah Mukt Bharat. It's a campaign against child marriage. This event is being launched at the center by the Union Minister. In line with that, the program is being organized here in Kangpokpi district by the district administration, Kangpokpi partnership with IRMA. The main purpose of this campaign today is to raise awareness about the evils of child marriage, to sensitize people about the need to prevent child marriage. Not just that, to prevent child marriage and also to ensure effective reporting of cases and incidents of child marriage. So today we have sensitized and we have raised awareness among the people on how to approach the right authorities, how to raise these issues, what are the penalties under the Child Marriage Act for this kind of evil practices.
There are blood donors and then there are dedicated blood donors. Karam Victoria is one of the blood donors who have regularly donated her blood as service to humankind. She has become the first female single donor platelet (STP) donor in Manipur. Victoria, wife of blood donor icon Sarangthim Kumarjit from Thambalkhung, Lesham Lerak in Imphal East District, donated a single donor platelet at Babina Blood Centre in Sajiwa today. She first gave her blood in 2018 as a newly married and later after she became a mother. Meanwhile, her husband Kumarjit has donated blood on 56 occasions, including 3 STP. So far, Kumarjit Association of Voluntary Blood Donor Manipur has donated blood on 22 occasions within the span of just 2 months. Moving on to the national news. India has welcomed the ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon, which started on Wednesday morning. The Ministry of External Affairs, MEA, reiterated its stance for de-escalation and the pursuit of dialogue and diplomacy, expressing hope that the development would contribute to peace and stability in the region. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu emphasized that the ceasefire's duration would depend on actions in Lebanon, warning of a strong response to any violations. He highlighted the war's objectives, including neutralizing Hezbollah's involvement, replenishing weapon stocks amid delays in deliveries, and isolating Hamas. With Hezbollah no longer actively engaged, Netanyahu stated that this strategic separation would allow Israel to focus its efforts on pressuring Hamas and securing the release of hostages. The situation in Bangladesh regarding the petition against ISKCON highlights escalating tensions, with attacks on Hindu communities sparking broader concerns about law and order. The High Court's directive for the government to report its actions on ISKCON and related incidents highlights the urgency of addressing communal and political unrest in regions like Chittagong and Rangpur. Attorney General's emphasis on fostering national unity and engaging in dialogue with political parties reveals a strategic approach to stabilize the situation. However, Congress leader Gaurav Gogoi has criticized Prime Minister Modi for a perceived lack of action on these issues, contrasting this with Modi's active mediation in global conflicts. His critique raised concerns about India's influence and response to regional crises, particularly when they involve the safety of Hindu communities abroad. And now in the weather report. According to ICAR Regional Centre Imphal, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 24 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 12 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 95% in the morning and 47% in the evening. Before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Following the announcement of two-day boycott of government offices, Kokumi volunteers locked down government offices, violating boycott code. Manipur police successfully rescue a medical officer abducted from Langtabal Kunjawang Laikai, 5 arrested with arms and narcotics cache. Mizoram Police CID Special Branch personnel seized heroin worth over 2 crore rupees from 3 persons yesterday. And Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma dismisses concerns about impact of ongoing violence in Manipur on other northeastern states, particularly Assam. Now that's all we have for this afternoon's English news. Thank you for watching SKTV News, the first ever OTT platform in Manipur. Please visit SKTV website skyc.in to download SKTV app. You can now access Google Play Store to download the app. SKTV iOS app is now accessible on Apple App Store. For early access, use the QR code. The download link will also be pinned in all our comments section. Join us for real-time news updates, exclusive interviews and comprehensive analysis of current affairs in Manipur. Have a good day.